Welcome to episode 22 of A State of Grace Wellbeing podcast. Hi, I'm Grace, your host, and I help women deeply relax and their minds slow down so they can feel calm, clear, and more like themselves again by nurturing their nervous systems. It's like everything in the body has been buzzing along, and the sound from my crystal singing bowls gives it a way to settle back into a natural rhythm. It's a chance to catch your breath. This week, I'd like to discuss why we override ourselves and how to come back to ourselves gently. There's a quiet moment just before you say yes when you mean no. A flicker in the body, a soft tightening, a whisper that says, wait. And then we move past it, we override it, we keep going. Today's conversation is about that moment. Because most of us don't lose connection to ourselves in one big dramatic way. We lose it in these small, almost invisible overrides. And over time, these moments add up until we find ourselves feeling tired, disconnected, or quietly resentful without fully knowing why. Overriding yourself isn't loud. It's not forceful. It's subtle, practiced, familiar. It can look like saying yes when your body is asking for a rest, pushing through when you feel depleted, dismissing your intuition, staying quiet when something doesn't feel right, prioritizing everyone else's needs before your own. It's the moment when your inner world offers you information and something in you says, not now, keep going. We don't override ourselves because something is wrong with us. We do it because at some point it felt safer to disconnect than to listen. Maybe you learned that being easygoing made you more loved, that your needs were too much, that pushing through was what strong people do, that slowing down wasn't an option. So you adapted. You became responsive to the outside world and slowing less responsive to yourself. And here's the thing that's easy to miss. Overriding yourself often works in the short term. You get things done, you show up, you hold everything together. But underneath, there's a cost. It doesn't usually show up all at once. It shows up as a low hum of exhaustion, feeling disconnected from what you actually want, resentment you can't quite place, a sense of being on all the time, difficulty making decisions, that feeling of, I don't quite feel like myself. Because when you override your body, often enough, you stop hearing it clearly. Coming back to yourself isn't about fixing anything. It's about rebuilding a relationship. And like any relationship, it starts with listening. Not dramatic, life-changing listening, just small, honest moments of noticing. If it feels okay, you might like to try this now or come back to it later. Take a breath. Nothing forced, just natural. And bring your awareness into your body. Ask yourself quietly, is there anything in me that I've been overriding today? Don't go looking for a perfect answer. Just notice what arises. It might be a feeling of tiredness, a tightness in the chest, a sense of wanting space, a quiet no that never got expressed. And whatever you notice, see if you can meet it without needing to change it. Just acknowledging it is a powerful beginning. This isn't about never overriding yourself again. That would be unrealistic. This is about creating small moments of return. You might begin with pausing before you actually say yes, asking, what do I need right now? Giving yourself permission to take a breath before responding, and noticing when you're pushing and softening even slightly. These are tiny shifts, but they send a very different message to your body. I'm listening. The relationship you have with yourself is built in moments, not the big life-changing ones, but the small, almost invisible ones. The pause, the breath, the moment you choose to listen instead of override. And the beautiful thing is, you can begin again at any moment. If this resonated with you, you might like to explore some of the practices and experiences I offer around coming back to yourself, gently and in your own time. You can find more on my website, including my women's circles and mindfulness experiences. And if you're not quite ready for that, simply take this with you today. One small moment of listening can begin to change everything.